Okay, guys, hold up. Let me get ready. Okay. Central Intelligence is a new film that is a Kevin Hart movie that has come out in these past 6 years. One of the many that you see every 6 months. And what makes this one different? Why did I wanted to see it? Maybe because he was teaming up with the group that brought We're the Millers, and I love We're the Millers. It was such a good comedy when it came out at its time, and then also he was teaming up because he's teamed up with Ice Cube and other people. Now he's teaming up with someone that should be a force to be reckoned with, The Rock. And I love The Rock's movies, and I wanted to see how he would be with Kevin Hart, how they will work off one another. See if this is a Kevin Hart movie that I would be interested, in going to see it and say that was a good film. I had a good time with this film, and the best part of this film is their chemistry. Their chemistry is so good. I, you know, pictured it before going in that they're gonna have a good time, and that's really what I wanted to see. And I came out laughing my ass off when every time they would work off one another. They're hilarious. It's funny seeing them play opposite characters. The Rock is more of like an autistic type of person. Kevin Hart's trying to be the straight man. At times you see them be who they usually are, the action hero who kicks ass, and the comedian guy is just always like afraid to do anything. He's always timid, and but it's still so good seeing how they are. The film is not a perfect film. There are storytelling wise, there's these subplots I'm just not that really emotionally invested in, but there's some that I understand why they're there, and we later on get some sort of payoff. Really, where I sympathize the most is with the Rock's character, because people go through this in real life in high school, and they get bullied, they get picked on because of something that it's just them, but other people see it as weirdness, which I don't understand. And I understood the Rock's motives. It's great seeing him be the CIA personnel that kicks ass, this muscle bound badass, and it's the Rock, but for the character that it is, it's great that he turned out to be him. And Kevin Hart, he didn't annoy me. He was able to cut back a little bit in his Kevin Hart isms, but you can still see him be him from time to time. But I enjoyed him too. It's funny how like The Rock, sometimes you just suspends belief, but it's so amazing how it just goes everywhere, and you just don't expect him. And some of those parts, I'm like, oh damn, yeah. Some surprise elements of this I enjoyed a lot with the comedy. There is this like little twist at the end. It's not a big spoiler. I found it fine. I didn't find it, anything special. There's this one little Easter egg that had me laughing my ass off. It was so funny. If you guys have seen the show Breaking Bad, you know what I'm talking about. That was so hilarious. Overall, I'm gonna have to get Central Intelligence a C+. It was a good comedy. It made me laugh. Sometimes, as long as a comedy can make me laugh, it succeeds in that. It just wasn't a perfectly good film. And really, I always wanted to see both of them together, see what they would do. And when we had to focus on other things, I was like, let's get back to the part I love so much. The action sequences, they're good. They're nothing special, but they're good. They're entertaining for the film, and I am surprised, with what camera angles they would get in. They try to make it a fun action film. And guys, that is my opinion for Central Intelligence. Let me know if you guys loved it, if you hated, if you're a fan of any of these people. Was this a movie you just wanted to see? Because this was an odd dynamic dude you just wanted to check out. Let me know all this in the comments below. And as always, Roland Empire. Laugh, smile, repeat.